Welcome to week 5 of our weekly meal prep series. As you know, every Thursday through January, I've been sharing easy meal prep menus that you can prepare on Sunday to help set you up for success all week long. I'm so glad you guys have been enjoying the videos so far. You've been amazing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos, so be sure to keep it up because you know I really appreciate all of the support. For this week's menu, I was totally inspired by my recent trip to Los Angeles. While I was there, I was eating the most incredible Mexican food. So this week's meal prep is totally inspired by all those beautiful, fresh flavors. Now it all starts this week with some tilapia. I found this on sale at my grocery store. You could also do this with some halibut or some sole if you prefer. And you can even do this with chicken. You just have to adjust the cooking times accordingly. So I've got these 3 beautiful tilapia fillets standing by, and I'm just gonna create a really simple marinade for them. I've got a little bit of oil, and to that I'm going to add some fresh lime juice, some chili powder, some garlic powder, and some ground cumin. We're gonna top that with some salt and pepper, whisk it together really, really well, and then I'm gonna pour the marinade over my tilapia fillets in a zipper bag. I'm gonna let this sit for 20 to 30 minutes while it absorbs all of these beautiful flavors, and then once it's ready, I'm just gonna lay these out on a baking sheet, and into the oven they go at 350 degrees. You'll know they're ready when they're beautiful, flaky, and opaque. Once these beauties are cooked, you can store them in the refrigerator for 3 or 4 days. I love to use them in beautiful fish tacos or in fish burritos, or I'll even flake them over top a salad for a really simple lunch. Next up, I'm going to roast some veggies. So I've got some beautiful red and yellow bell pepper, and to that I'm going to add some red onion. I'm just gonna toss these in some olive oil and some salt and pepper and roast them in the oven for 20 or 30 minutes until they become caramelized. These are so amazing when used in things like fajitas, or you can eat them entirely on their own. Totally up to you. Next up, we're gonna work on our lime cilantro rice. I love having this rice on hand because it is so super flavorful. I'm using white rice in this recipe. You could totally use brown rice if you prefer, or even quinoa would be delicious. We're gonna bring this to a boil, cover it, and then turn our heat down to low. We're gonna let it simmer for about 10 minutes, then turn off our heat and let it sit for another 5 minutes. Once your rice is done, it's time to add a whole lot of flavor. So we're gonna add a little drizzle of olive oil, some beautiful fresh lime juice, some fresh chopped cilantro, and finally, some salt and pepper. We're gonna give this a good stir, and then this can be stored in your fridge for 4 to 5 days. It's amazing entirely on its own, or even better when put into a burrito. Yum. Next up, we're gonna make our salad for the week. This week, I am making a super simple black bean salad, and I'm going to be using canned black beans. So I've just given them a rinse and a drain. I'm gonna add some red pepper, a little bit of red onion, and to that, I'm going to add some canned corn. I'm gonna top this mixture with a little bit of olive oil, some fresh lime juice, some freshly chopped cilantro, and some chili powder. A little bit of salt and pepper, and give this a good stir. Into the fridge it goes, and it will last for 4 or 5 days. How incredible does this look? I love this salad because it's full of fiber and protein, and it's super great on the go. Next in this week's menu is my amazing pineapple salsa. Now, if you have never tried pineapple salsa, it will blow your mind. It is sweet and spicy and fresh and delicious, and it's amazing when eaten with either tortilla chips or, even better, when spooned over that beautiful tilapia we cooked earlier. So for this gorgeous salsa, I'm starting with some finely chopped fresh pineapple. To that, I'm going to add some minced red onion and some minced jalapeno. Now, you can leave the jalapeno out if you don't like the heat, but trust me, that sweet and heat combination is the thing dreams are made of. I'm gonna top this with just a little bit of fresh lime juice and some freshly chopped cilantro. You'll notice a recurring theme in this week's meal prep. It's a lot of lime and a lot of cilantro. Now, if you are not into cilantro, like a lot of people are not, in this recipe, you could totally replace the cilantro with some fresh mint. Fresh mint and pineapple is off the chain. So we'll give this a good stir, and that's it. This beautiful salsa is ready to eat. How delicious does this look? Finally, I'm going to prepare my snack for the week, and this week it is all about my 3-layer dip. I'm starting with these adorable little mason jars, but you could totally do this in any container you like. All I'm doing is putting down a layer of refried beans, topping that with some plain yogurt and a little bit of salsa. If you're not into yogurt, you could totally do this with sour cream as well. These little beauties are amazing to take on the go, to work or school. You can eat them with tortillas, or even better, fresh veggies. And for my fresh veggies this week, I've got some red bell pepper, I've got some celery, and I've got some carrots. Yum. I really hope you guys love this week's menu and that you enjoyed the entire meal prep series. I had so much fun making it for you guys, and I really hope it inspired you to get into the kitchen and start your own meal prep routine. If you'd like to see more great meal prep videos, be sure to support it by liking the videos, sharing them, commenting in the comment section below, and of course, subscribing to The Domestic Geek. For the shopping list and recipes of all 5 weeks of meal prep, you can find a great PDF in the description box below. And for our subscribers today, you can download it for free. After today, we're going to charge $1.99 for the ebook, hoping to raise enough money to do a whole other meal prep series. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you've shown. Of course, none of this would be possible without your awesomeness, so I am truly, truly grateful. And as always, be sure to subscribe to The Domestic Geek because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.